I feel like a broken record already explaining the inner machinations of the Wizard101 paywall, so I'll just be brief. It's a game that heavily restricts you on halting your progress unless you got the dough to make the bread. Then that's where the true magic happens, in a wizarding world. So for this video, unlike how I used to do it before, I thought I'd give my dry voice a rest and let other people do the heavy lifting. Now I don't have friends, so don't laugh. It's a personal choice. Not every character I have is gonna have friends. It's sad, but it's true. I had this idea since I've done the how far can you go in Wizard101 challenge many times over and over. At this point, I'd rather have other people do it, because I'm sure everybody knows how far I already got, which is exactly what I'm doing. Since Wizard101 put out a free week of membership, I wanted to observe and study how far people will go in the game starting from level 1. Now technically, I was late to the party by 2 days, but I think having 5 days is more than enough for those who are capable. So the first thing I did was go over to Uncle Ambrose's house because I haven't visited the dude in over 3 years. Because how else am I gonna do this shit? I gotta add people. This is where wizards are born out of thin air, in the corner next to a book stack. Sometimes the cloning machine can't handle the production, so they'll fuse into one another. The first person who accepted my friend request was Natalie. Congrats! My first friend. Now there were a lot of risks to this, such as them unfriending me, which would suck, but it does happen. More or less, I think at this point it's just me trying to make friends. Holy shit, it's a myth! The lineup was looking pretty good though. Now as you can see, the schools are pretty spread out. Oh, and I also added a Duncan. I will say, what caught me off guard is Ian saying if I got full potions. Let's just say, I think he'll get pretty far into the game. I added a total of 7 people on the first day. I thought to myself, you know what, I'm pretty sure this is enough. But I was dead wrong, as you'll see. The first day went well as you would expect since everybody was online. I checked back a few hours later to see what they were up to, and, well, they didn't get very far today, except one of the hunters. He got himself some drip. Natalie also seems to have progressed a little bit as well at level 4. On day 2, no one was on, except for Hunter Defraff. I honestly think he's going places, and I don't mean that literally. I'm sure he'll get pretty far. So going into day 2, I started to realize that I needed more players because I didn't factor in that maybe it's not the right game for some people. So they'll just straight up quit for the first day or when they step foot into the battlefield. So having said that, I was able to add a couple clones to my wizard collection. So before you watch any further, take a wild guess on who's gonna progress the fastest out of these 15 people. Or if you want, leave your prediction down in the comments. On day 3, really only one person progressed this far. The others seem to have quit. Oh, and I got unfriended by one guy. I don't know what I did, but maybe my level offended him or this experience was too overwhelming for a 10-year-old. Also, I don't know why, but Laura's face is zoomed up real close, and it's not me doing any special editing effects. Every day I waited patiently, circling around for hours upon hours, spinning, and hoping my all-star cast would show. On the start of the 4th day, I thought things would be a little bit better because it was a Saturday, meaning more time to play, right? Wrong. Well, kind of. Ian here was a real trooper and was on the grind making the Myth School proud. Okay, never mind, he's eyes, crucify him. So I decided to check back a few hours later and Hunter Darkwrath came on again. This time he put some levels in. So for all I know right now, Ian Myth Hunter and Hunter Darkwrath are neck and neck. On the 5th day of Wizmas, only Sir Ian showed up, out of the 15 people I added. Then, in the wee hours of the night, Hunter Darkwrath came in again to save the day with an extra 3 levels under his belt. However, this wasn't the last day. No, the last day is tomorrow, because it's through the 20th. Or it was through the 20th. Finally, the last day came, and this was the most surprising. Probably the plot twist of the Wizard101 century. The most resounding upset that I've ever seen. Lying in the shadows between 2 titans was an underdog named Hunter. But the thing was, he was also level 50. I hadn't seen this guy in the span of a week during the free membership. So either he used some sort of hidden from friends wizardry or he bought a level 50 elixir. Yep, he bought it alright. Technically he wins because he's the highest level of all this, but then again he cheated by not putting in the questing for free membership. Also keep in mind this is just random people I added. I guess the lesson to be learned in all this is that it sucks to be poor. I also decided to ask my Discord community if anyone quested during the free membership, and I guess nobody did. By the way, come join our lovely Discord. We're pretty chill and we even have our own Minecraft server. So, to answer the question, how far can people get in Wizard101 for free? It depends on your schedule and your willpower. For the most part, I think it just depends on whether or not people like the game. Alrighty, I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you're new, subscribing is just a click away, but other than that, I hope you take care, and I'll see you guys.